Welcome in, Fantasy Cheat Sheeters. Today, for our episode, we have the 2023 Pre-Draft IDP Top 10 Rankings. For those that don't know, IDP stands for Individual Defensive Players. I don't really play too many redraft fantasies anymore. I still have one that I've been in for years, but I'm all about the Dynasty. And in Dynasty, you have defensive players. So this list is the top 10 for fantasy individual defensive players. Starting off at number 10, might be a little bit of surprise. He's higher up in real life. I have Myles Murphy, the edge out of Clemson. Myles Murphy, big time 5-star recruit, hasn't quite lived up to his potential there at Clemson. He was actually better 2 years ago on his PFF grades and everything. People are worried if it's going to translate the potential to the next level. I have him a little bit downer than others because of that. I like guys that are dominant at the college level, and he just wasn't that. At number 9, we have Drew Sanders, the linebacker, off-ball linebacker at Arkansas. Now, he transferred from Alabama, where Nick Saban had him playing more of an edge rush, outside linebacker role. Goes to Arkansas, he plays middle linebacker, off-ball, and absolutely tears it up. They allowed him to blitz from the middle quite a bit. It's tough to say before the draft what his value is going to be because I don't know. Whatever team gets him, where they want to play him and how they want to play him will determine a lot of that. At number 8, we have another linebacker out of Washington State. Man, I got to say his name right. Deion Henley, the tackling machine out of Washington State. This guy, if you were following college football and IDP players, you knew about him, but he's really shot up draft boards here since the season. He's going to go probably somewhere in the second round, maybe into the third, but he's going to be a contributor right away. So put him on your list for linebackers to watch. At number 7, out of Pittsburgh, we got the D tackle, Kalijah Kancey. Now, he looks like Donald. He plays like Donald, but guys, nobody is Aaron Donald. So to compare him to that is just unfair on this kid. But his upside as a backfield wrecking DT is incredible. He's not going to be a 2-gap run stuffer. That's just not his game. You're going to need to put him next to someone, which makes him more of a 4-3 D tackle, like Ed Oliver or Aaron Donald. But man, this guy is fun to watch. His motor is never quit, and his jump step is like a basketball player's Euro step sometimes in the hole with the guards. It's incredible. At number 6, we got the most athletic edge, Nolan Smith out of Georgia, who absolutely blew up the combine and was still disappointed with his 40, even though it was 4.39 for a defensive end or a rush end. So Nolan Smith is an incredible athlete. I see some shades of Von Miller. Now, he doesn't have the moves. He definitely doesn't have the spin Von Miller has. But if he can go to, pass rusher academy and pick up some stuff, his speed to power is incredible. So Nolan Smith is exciting prospect. At number 5, we have Jalen Carter, back-to-back Georgia players, the D tackle. Now, Jalen Carter might be the number 1 overall prospect in this draft, but with the off-field concerns and some of the other things, he's still going to go in the top 10, people. He's not making it past Detroit, Seattle at 5, Detroit at 6, and Vegas at 7. But we'll see. Jalen Carter is a beast. Showed up overweight at his pro day. The car accident issue, some motor question issues, but huge prospect. So we'll see. Number 4, another riser since the season, out of Texas Tech, defensive end Tyree Wilson. Now, here's another guy that's just flown up the draft boards. I can see why. The size, the strength, the bull rush move that he does. But guys, people want him to be Myles Garrett, and that would be amazing. But there's a good chance he's Cleveland Farrell as well. So obviously, all the traits are there, and we'll see Tyree Wilson as my number 4 because of that immense upside that he's going to be bringing in the future. So number 3, going back to the linebacker position, which I rank linebackers a little bit more higher than other positions just because I think in Dynasty you need to have 4 to 5 really good linebackers to have a chance to win the title. We have Trenton Simpson, linebacker from Clemson. He is a unique, he's a rocked up 6-foot linebacker with speed. He reminds me of Keanu Neal, so kind of that linebacker safety in the box hybrid. He's going to be able to cover running backs and tight ends. He's going to be able to run wheel routes with running backs. So, yeah, he's a good coverage. He's a good tackler. Trenton Simpson's going to be on the field right away next year. At number 2, he is the number 1. He will be the number 1 drafted defensive player. It's Will Anderson Jr. out of Alabama. But I have him as number 2 because of what I stated before about weighting the positions. But don't overthink this. He has been highly ranked. He has been thought of as the top prospect in this draft class for 2 years. He's going to go 2 or 3 in the draft this weekend, and he's going to be a contributor. Now, I hope you're not expecting like a Bosa brother out of him, but he's going to be very, very much all over the stat sheet when he gets his spot on whatever team. That means number 1, you're right, it's a linebacker out of Iowa, Jack Campbell. Now, he might be a little bit of a throwback to the old style, the Dick Butkus, but my gosh, if you want a middle linebacker for the next 10 years, this is your guy. Tested better than expected, which was very good to see. Won the oh my gosh, what is it? I can't think of the college linebacker award. Starts with a B. Can't think of it. Sorry, guys, but he won it this year for the top linebacker in the country. He's going to be a second-round pick, I'm thinking. He's going to a team that needs him. He's going to be on the field. Guys, this guy is going to be a 100-tackle producer next year as a rookie. So take that information accordingly for your IDP dynasty drafts. But once again, those are the top 10 IDP players before the draft. I'm Johnny Stocks. This is the Fantasy Cheat Sheet, and we'll see you next time.